Liam, it's a defeat tonight. How did the performance look to you, though?
Yeah, it's hard when you go 3-0 down in the game against the teams because it's them. And by the way, they're outstanding. They are the benchmark. Their style of play, how Vincent's had a pre-season with the team, got them recruited players in his style. They're outstanding. They're the best team honestly, the best team I've seen in the Championship for the last 5 to 10 years in the way that they play. I wanted us to have a football match with them because their style of play and their principles are similar to mine. And to be fair, the lads gave it all they could. I look at the stats. They're 3 shots on target. They score 3 because they're clinical and they're in a good moment. We have 6, and Ozan scores a great goal at the end, but we could have had more. And yeah, it's frustrating not to win a game, to lose a game, but plenty to learn from.
Not trying to put too much of a downer on it, but do you feel 2 of the 3 goals that Teller scored tonight could have been preventable?
For sure. All 3 of them could, to be honest with you. The first one's soft. To be honest, it could have been a free kick, but we've got to deal with it better than that. The second one, we don't quite cover the back post. We don't stop the cross. But when you're playing against top players at this level, they punish you, you know. And then I look at our opportunities and what we created, and we got into the box. We got some outstanding opportunities and don't quite make the most of it, you know. So that's something that we need to work on. But at the same time, we were really brave today. We tried to play our way. Both teams played, I thought, was outstanding football. And we've come on the wrong side of a result. But in the long term, this is going to be good for our learning.
Yeah, the first 15, 20 minutes, as you've touched upon, I'm sitting up in the Upper West End thinking this is going to be a top-end Championship encounter between these two.
I think people say there's no right or wrong way to play football. I semi-disagree. I always want my teams to try and express themselves, have the ball and play. If we'll make mistakes, we'll make mistakes. But the players were so brave today. We tried to play out. They pressed really high. There was space in behind them that we didn't quite utilise in the first half. We spoke about half-time, came out. Second half, we were outstanding. First 15, 20 minutes. And then, unfortunately for us, the second goal kind of kills it. But what I would say is this is a process, and we will get better for this, and we will improve. There's a lot of outstanding individual performance. I felt Malcolm was the Malcolm that I know. He's up to fitness, and he was positive, and he went 1v1 and created chances. Another day he scores. We'll learn from this. Adama Traore, first game in a year, and I had so much faith in him. I wanted to put him in against Burnley because he's been outstanding in training, so it will do him a world of good. So look, we're in a place where Dimi Palkas is coming back from injury, Seri's coming back from injury. I've got Docs, love him, playing right back because Cyrus's knee, and then Coyley has to come off. What we have to do as a team and as a club is get these players fit, get them the right work in pre-season, and make sure we have a good go at it next year.
Yeah. Coyle shows that he's got the heart of a tiger. 3 times he's gone down. He's obviously wanted to carry on. What's the
captain? He must have been 5 minutes in. I can't remember the actual time that he goes down with a knock. Plays through to 50, 55 minutes. Yeah. I'm so happy with the group in terms of their character, in terms of what they're trying to take on, in terms of their bravery to play. And we will improve. We will get better, and we have improved. So for me, yes, it hurts. I never want to lose a game. I never want to be still on touchline being 3-0 down. But at the same time, it's part of our process, it's part of our learning, and I want us to be an outstanding team at this level, and we're on the right track to doing that.
I saw Louis walk out earlier. How is he?
He's sore. He's really, really sore. We tried to keep him on every which way we could because he's been on really good form. So we'll see how he is tomorrow and take it from there. It's unfortunate when he gets a whack from a corner. He's a tough lad. You know, he's a tough lad. So we just need to make sure we look after him, and then it's just move on to Saturday.
And was Simons just shuffling the pack tonight?
Yeah, so you see Ryan Longman wasn't in the squad for the last game, comes on today. Xavi was really unfortunate. It was nothing about his performance. I had a feeling we would have to make defensive changes in the game. Toby's been outstanding and deserves to be on his place in the squad. I had Docs, I had Ozan as midfield players, and Xavi was unfortunate to miss out.
Malcolm, defeat tonight, but what did you make of the game?
I think there was a lot of positives of the way we played out. So we've been working on it for quite a while now, and we finally stringed it together. Obviously on my behalf, had a couple of chances I should have put away, but I'll learn from that. And but just very happy that we played the football we've been working on for the last couple of weeks, and stringed it together today, so I was happy.
In your opinion, in the time you've been at the club, how much has the ethos and tactics really transpired and moved on from the first day you arrived at the club?
Drastically. The gaffer's really held on to what his beliefs, and it's important really as the journey is not just about this season. See, next season as well for the team. So yeah, it's been like the change has been amazing, and obviously it's not just about the footballing. Hopefully we can get the wins now from now onwards.
It was a team of class that you came up against tonight, wasn't it, in Burnley?
Yeah. They're an amazing side. Obviously, I think we deserved to win. We just wasn't as clinical as them, as you know. They had only had about like 3 clear-cut chances, 3 or 4 clear-cut chances, and we had about like 8 of them. So I think we should have won. But yeah, that's the difference. But obviously, step by step, with what the gaffer's trying to help us with, step by step. So we've taken a big step today with the way we play football. Then next comes the win.
You must be a bit gutted in the sense of your dribbling ability was really shining through tonight. You just obviously must be gutted that it hasn't. Yeah. You know, it's hard work for nothing in this case.
Yeah, like I said, step by step. So yeah, next game, hopefully I can get that assist or goal to help the team, because the manager and the staff, they really believe in me, and like I said before in a previous interview, it does help me a lot, knowing like they've got my back when I'm playing. So if anything does happen, I still feel good about myself, so it's good, yeah.